Here we begin tonight with a live look from Naples as authorities start putting up gates around the pier. You can see, though, still a few people hanging out there around the water there. A curfew is going to take effect tonight when it comes to driving on the roads. And this is really just one of the cities in Florida in the path of Hurricane Milton right now. Emergency management officials are predicting a life-threatening storm surge. In fact, this storm is so big and powerful, it will have an impact across the country. Southwest and American Airlines are altering their schedules, and some nonprofits in Texas are preparing to dispatch volunteers to help people in need. Dia Wall is here to show us why it is the very definition of an all-hands-on-deck event.
Chris, Hurricane Milton could be the worst storm to hit Florida in 100 years. So let's talk about how Texas is helping in the preparation before it makes landfall. Today, Governor Greg Abbott shared that more than 200 first responders, including emergency veterinarians, power generators, and urban search and rescue teams, are helping with hurricane relief and preps from North Carolina all the way down to Florida. Officials are urging people to evacuate. Thankfully, some folks were able to get flights out as late as today. According to FlightAware, more than 1,500 flights have been canceled and hundreds more are already delayed for tomorrow. As for our local airlines, a third of Southwest flights originate or fly through Florida, so the impact there is widespread. Our cameras were at the airport just a few hours ago as one of the last flights leaving from Florida arrived here in North Texas. American also canceled all of its flights from those two airports there in Florida here to North Texas. Milton is set to make landfall Wednesday night into Thursday morning, and I'm going to send things over to meteorologist Kyle Roberts for a look at where things stand now. And Kyle, the timing of this is also pretty scary.
Yeah, in the next 24 hours really is when this thing will make landfall in the Florida area, late tomorrow night and into early Thursday morning. The track of this storm, kind of the worst case scenario for the Tampa area, because I mean the center of it's going to barrel pretty much straight into the Tampa area, maybe just a little bit south of that. Spinning in the southern Gulf of Mexico right now, wind speeds of 165 miles an hour, which makes it a Category 5 hurricane, gusting to 200 miles an hour, a little less than 500 miles to the southwest of Florida and Tampa, and that is where it is headed over the next 24 hours. Now, the wind speeds may come down just a little bit as it approaches landfall, but the storm's actually going to grow in size, which means that the winds within the storm will expand in size as well, at least in terms of, kind of how wide the storm is. That's going to drive all that storm surge into the western coast of Florida, especially in and around the Tampa, Sarasota, and Fort Myers area, starting tomorrow, lasting through tomorrow night before the storm will move out into the open Atlantic during the day on more so probably Thursday afternoon and evening and into Friday there. Even as it moves over the central part of Florida, still potentially a Category 1 to a Category 2 as it's a Category 1 even as it moves off the east coast of Florida there at about 1 o'clock on Thursday. Our weather here, though, nothing but nice. Tomorrow morning should be pretty nice too. 62 for my low as you wake up tomorrow. Let's talk about even cooler weather headed your way on the 14-day forecast. We'll talk about when coming up.